A gold-digging socialite secretly hired someone to slip a drug into the CEO's drink. But just as she prepared to make her move on him, she was stunned to find that the secretary had already beaten her to it. Fuming with rage, the woman suddenly remembered she had a hidden ace. She had previously planted the bottle of drugs inside the secretary's bag. She dramatically pulled the bottle out in front of everyone, framing the secretary as the one who had spiked the drink. Little did she know, this was exactly the moment the secretary had been waiting for, and her plan was about to make the CEO despise her forever. As it turns out, the gold digger was actually the illegitimate daughter of the secretary's own father. Years ago, she hadn't just poisoned the secretary's mother, she had stolen the secretary's very identity as a wealthy heiress along with her fiancé, the CEO. After growing up in exile, the rightful heiress returned as a humble secretary, plotting the ultimate revenge against the woman who took everything. Over time, her grace and competence began to win over the CEO's heart once again. Feeling the walls close in, the gold digger hatched a desperate plan to drug the CEO and frame the secretary for the entire crime. But what she didn't realize was that the sharp-eyed secretary was already 10 steps ahead of her. Instead of exposing the plot immediately, the secretary decided to play a much more dangerous game. She went to her room and lit an aroma diffuser that mimicked the exact effects of the drug. Then, after watching the gold digger spike the glass, the secretary drank it herself under the guise of offering a toast to the CEO. Before long, the potent substance began to take hold. With a few careful hints, she led the CEO to the realization that his own drink had been tampered with. But while he expected her to take advantage of the situation, the secretary did something shocking. She pricked herself with a fork to stay conscious. Her incredible willpower left the CEO deeply moved and holding her in the highest regard. Suddenly, there was a sharp knock at the door. The gold digger had arrived. The secretary feigned embarrassment, begging the CEO to take her back to her room so no one would see her in such a state. Once inside, the CEO caught the scent of the aroma diffuser and, unable to resist, he pulled her into a passionate kiss. Just as things were escalating, the gold digger burst in, searching for them. The secretary quickly composed herself and took the blame, claiming she was the one who had seduced the CEO. Hearing her protect him only made the CEO fall deeper for her. He draped his coat over the secretary's shoulders and declared that everything that happened was entirely his own choice. Infuriated but opportunistic, the gold digger realized this was her chance to finally drive the secretary away for good. She lunged for the secretary's bag and pulled out the bottle of drugs, accusing her of being the one who spiked the drinks. But the moment she revealed the bottle so perfectly, the CEO realized the truth. She was the one behind the plot all along.